Hello everybody and welcome to the SCP Secret Files. This game is supposed to be a collection of stories relating to the SCP Foundation or SCPs of some sort, so I found it to be kind of interesting, and I am very curious. Click to open the envelope. Dear Miss Carl Astom, Honorable Carl Astema, congratulations on becoming a member of the SCP Foundation. The Foundation highly values your knowledge and expertise, and we firmly believe that you are the one we have been searching for. You will assume the position of Assistant Archivist in the Archive Department. Group 3, Director Chuck Auer will be your supervisor. Please go to the security office at Sector... I don't remember how to pronounce that, on 8/13/2012, 0900 hours to pick up your employee card. We look forward to working with you. Personal Department of Site 105 SCP Foundation, Secure, Contain, Protect.
Since the beginning of civilization, the world has been full of unknown things. Due to their existence, the balance of mankind's peaceful life has been upset. However, no matter how advanced our technology, no matter how great our scientific breakthroughs, there will always be anomalies that cannot be explained. We don't know where they come from, or what their purpose is. These questions plague mankind and affect our daily lives. It's because of this that we founded the SCP
what are you?
Foundation, an organization dedicated to containing anomalous items, individuals, and phenomena. The SCP Foundation is committed to maintaining the normalcy of the world so that people may live free of fear. While ordinary people live in the sunlight, we must fight
Excuse me, what are you?
in the shadows. We must prevent them from being exposed to the public, so that people may live in a rational and ordinary world. We secure, we contain, we protect. Why, hello. Interesting. Alright. Mission statement. Operating clandestine and worldwide, the Foundation operates beyond jurisdiction, empowered and entrusted by every major national government with the tasks of containing anomalous objects, entities, and phenomena. These anomalies pose a significant threat to global security by threatening either physical or psychological harm. The Foundation operates to maintain normalcy, so that the worldwide civilian population can live and go on with their daily lives without fear, mistrust, or doubt in their personal beliefs, and to maintain human independence from extraterrestrial, extra-dimensional, and other extra-normal influence. Secure. The Foundation secures anomalies with the Foundation secures anomalies with the goal of preventing them from falling into the hands of civilian or rival agencies through extensive observation and surveillance and by acting to interrupt such anomalies at the earliest opportunity. Interesting. Sir? Alright. Guess I got me card now. Into room 914. A lot of boxes. Well, 914. Oh. I got a little pet. Named Harry. Where is Harry? Interesting. Uh-huh. Welcome to the SCP Foundation. Before starting your work, please allow us to introduce you to the software used in the archive department. Notice the course you signed up for is about to begin. Please join the meeting in the training system. Yes. Join conference.
Jason Carter is a death row inmate. In exchange for clemency, he has agreed to work with the SCP Foundation for 30 days. Upon completion of his work, he will be a free man. Jason Carter is now D503.
Makes sense. I like this art style. It's kind of like painted. Reminds me a lot of Arcane. Vaguely reminiscent of Half-Life Alyx, which kind of, sort of had a painted art style, but not really. It was a bit strange.
D503 was given no clear instruction of the task to be completed. He must find them out for himself.
Alright. Makes sense to me. Go and get garbage. Damaged petrol tank. Plastic petrol tank. Hard to decompose. Even after 100 years, one of the more stubborn pieces of waste. Alright. Struggling to get up this hill a little bit. Tire. Discarded tire. A discarded tire filled with sand. After vehicles became the main form of transportation, discarded tires began to grow in numbers. I mean, usually not rims as well, though, right? How did a whole rim end up in this desert?
Why is there a barrel in the middle of this desert? Damaged tin drum. A tin drum with a danger sign on it. Having once protected hazardous liquids from leaking, it was discarded upon completion of its mission. There's still a dangerous liquid inside of it. Is that a pipe? An iron pipe whose valve is too rusty to turn. It could have been recycled, but humans still chose to throw it away. Is that a sawhorse? That vaguely seems to match a sawhorse. Or a roadblock, maybe? Discarded roadblock. Blue roadblock. Although the triangular support structure is extremely stable, even it cannot withstand the erosion caused by the desert. Triangles are the strongest shape. You'll learn that in construction school, failure. I think they probably put some guardrails on the side of that. Oh, look at that. Nice. Pull this switch. Man, that is a stubborn switch. There's a lot that an incinerator can burn. I don't know if metal products will be getting damaged by that incinerator. I don't know if you can incinerate
This was D503's first day of work.
Oh, that's it?
SCP protocol mandates that D503 now undergo a psychological evaluation.
How damaging to your brain is picking up trash? Please take level 2 mental test to assess your current mental state. Alright. I am smart. Wow. 15 seconds. How do you even move your, like, what? Today's work is complete. The system will settle the... Okay. Some of the text goes by pretty fast. Cheeseburger. Hey, oh. That's a nice looking cheeseburger. I mean, I guess it's still better than what most death row inmates would be getting on a regular basis. Still delicious. This is nap time now. Going to bed.
This was the first day D503 psychological data was collected.
Interesting.
You're probably wondering, how can this job earn freedom for a death row inmate?
No, I wasn't really wondering, but, you know, now that you pointed out.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham from Site 83. Welcome to today's training conference. Today, I'm going to share with you a little project I've been working on called SCP-7457. The desert you saw just now is SCP-7457. D503 is a volunteer who we invited to help us learn more about this desert. Prior to the Foundation's involvement with SCP-7457, 329 people went missing in this area. As a precaution, we have introduced lockdown measures as we attempt to find the cause of these disappearances. As everyone here is new to the Foundation, it will be good for you to learn about SCP-7457. Let me explain how it works. Before we get started, are there any questions?
Dr. Ham, I'm Will Barton, 3rd Special Squad, Site 86.
Hello, Will.
Before I came here, I thought I had a basic understanding of the Foundation. I've heard of these anomalies, but only in terms of human anomalies. I had no idea that SCP-7457 was a desert. How do we begin to make sense of this?
That's a good question, Will. All the unexplained phenomena we are monitoring are being labeled anomalies. Human anomalies, regional anomalies, artifact anomalies, and various other phenomena beyond our control. The work of the Foundation is to isolate these anomalies and prevent the public from, shall we say, experiencing them? Okay, next question.
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Mark Harris, a research intern from Site-27. In the video, we saw D503 picking up garbage in the desert. Why did it do that? And what does this have to do with anomalies?
Okay, Mark. What I can tell you now is that everything you see is part of SCP-7457. SCP anomalies can be a little difficult to understand at first. Just know that it, or they, have their own rules. Perhaps you'll understand what I mean once we finish watching the video. Okay, let's move on. The first week was fairly normal. However, there was an interesting occurrence on the 8th day.
Boy, I wonder what happened on the 8th day. Put on the suit, gotta get the radar. I do really like this painted art style. I don't know if YouTube's compression is gonna do it any justice, but it vaguely reminds me of Half-Life Alyx.
Let's have a look.
It's kind of
at
a
what
painted art
happened.
style, but kind of not. Get in the core. Get another barrel. The surface of the barrel is corroded and the liquid inside is highly corrosive. I don't think I should be touching that. Alright. Here's another piece of trash. A box of some kind? Broken air conditioner. A rusty air conditioner. Modern human beings cannot live without air conditioners due to global warming. Yet, the use of Freon in air conditioners also indirectly causes global warming. Why ain't that just unfortunate? I'm not seeing my next objective anywhere. Oh, is that it? Oh. Oh. Well, that's kind of weird. Black spindle. A spindle of thick black cable that is wound too tightly to see what's inside. It is much heavier than it looks and nobody knows why. It takes a lot of effort to carry. 110 kilograms? That's some thick cable. That is strange. Is that the anomaly? Ooh. And we have made it back to the incinerator. I'm a little confused. Are we incinerating the whole truck?
D503 completed his task. However, he did not realize that he had already encountered his first anomaly.
What was that noise? Sounded like it was moaning. That's weird. Are the cables alive? Please take the level 2 mental test. Alright. Select 3 pictures of triangles. Technically 2 there, but you know. Cool. Like 3 pictures that calculate to results equaling to 5. Black. That's 5. That's 5. That's 5. Correct results. 17 seconds? That guy's nuts. Oh. And it's sleepy time.
That night, D503's psychological data showed abnormal fluctuations. Analysis tells us that D503 is dreaming. Unfortunately, though, we have no way of knowing what he dreamed of that night.
Unfortunate. I think the SCP Foundation might have some advanced technology to allow them to do that, but I guess they're kind of in the same, you know, realm of tech that we have, I guess. No private sector knowledge or anything like that. Nice. Is that a phone booth? It's like a phone booth on the edge of a cliff. That is weird.
The 8th day marked a significant turning point, the start of SCP-7457's impact on D503. Are there any questions before we go on?
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Spencer Jones from the Special Operations Department of Site-21.
Hello, Spencer.
It's still unclear as to why D503 needs to pick up all of this trash. If you wanted to monitor his psychological response to SCP-7457, why not just leave him out in the desert? Why assign him these tasks when there are already psychological evaluations taking place?
Okay,
Doesn't
our analysis has indicated that SCP-7457 produces a new cluster of trash every 8 minutes and 37 seconds. If waste collection is not done regularly, all that trash may soon flow into our world. It is worth noting,
it
though,
doesn't just
that
die
the
in the middle of the
quantity of waste
desert.
created here pales in comparison to the amount produced by humans. However, it still has the potential to become a significant problem in the future. By assigning these tasks to D503, we can monitor his reactions while also containing the trash. There is another reason, but we will get to that one later.
Is it not the case that the Foundation is exaggerating the importance of a minor issue before the issue is fully understood?
Okay, everyone. I
wouldn't
must
really be
emphasize
questioning him.
that behind us is the general
Seems
public,
important.
who are wholly unaware of any of this. Being meticulous and maintaining a serious attitude is essential at the SCP Foundation. Any oversight or underestimation of the enemy may result in disaster.
Thank you, Dr. Ham. I understand.
Good. Let's move on. The effects of SCP-7457 on D503 became most obvious on day 15 of the test. Due to the conditions that day, we were only able to track his movements after recovering data from his radar. It was definitely a bad day, perhaps the worst, even for a death row inmate.
That seems like a pretty bad day. Aw. Little goopy.
D503 found a radar
another
that
radar?
perfectly resembled his own.
Handheld radar, World War II type. There's a lot of abrasions on
However,
the display as well as the
D503
handle, and the
didn't
receiver
seem to
isn't
think much
working
of it.
anymore. That's weird.
is, I feel like I should be more concerned about that than I am. Black spindle. Seems to have the same description, but it's only 110 kilograms this time. Only 110 kilograms. It's 10 kilograms lighter, but it's still heavy as shit. And we made it back to the incinerator. Are we incinerating the whole truck? Like I just put a truck in
Persistent
there
adverse
turn on
physiological
the
reactions proved to be a challenge.
environmentalist. Why
Still
yes, of
managed to
course.
complete his work on day 15.
Why does it moan? Why
But
is there like a
then he
moaning
encountered
sound?
an incident.
What did I encounter?
A sandstorm.
Oh, a sandstorm. That's way less anomalous than I thought it was going to be.
D503 walked in the sandstorm for a long time, but he couldn't seem to find his way back.
Sure is a good thing that we got that windscreen type, like, protecting face shield thing. Pretty nice. Guess I'm just gonna follow this cable. That's at least what the game seems to want me to do. And there appears to be where I'm supposed to be. I don't know why the cables are scattered around here all like that, but I imagine the cables are probably necessary for power or transmission of some kind. I don't know. We'll see. That can't be very good for the body.
D503 managed to find a site just as he was beginning to grow weak with exhaustion. A site he was not familiar with.
Hey, bud. Care to explain why your quarters seems to be all sorts of jank? Oh, okay. Yes? Lie. Why am I back here now? Well, what is a lie? What was a lie? Excuse me? Oh no. A man just made out of cables. Yikes. Is that phone? I'm confused.
Have you ever experienced a call from an unknown voice?
No. Oh. Hi. Day 16.
Approximately 13 hours later, a visibly trembling D503 returned to Site 8. We immediately performed a psychological evaluation.
The way that you referred to D503 is strangely dehumanized. Please take the level 2 mental test. Yes. Oh.
Major fluctuations can now be observed in D503's physiological data.
Are the cables inside of me? Ugh.
The results of the psychological evaluation were so troubling, we had to abort the mission. D503.
I gotta get out of here.
From the Foundation's control.
I need to get out of here.
Results of
Oh.
level D personnel were analyzed at SCP-7457.
I appreciate the transparency, guys, but I need to go.
Of the level D personnel at SCP-7457 have ever been able to leave this desert.
I'm gonna be the first. Probably should have just hit the spindle, not gonna lie. Oh, where am I? How did I just end up in the middle of a city?
D503 heard the call. Humans often believe that their fate is in their own hands, that all choices come from their own free will. They don't realize that we humans form only a small part of this world. Out there, in the unknown world, we are as insignificant as a grain of sand in this vast desert.
What is that the phone booth? It's a lot of cables. Those are some thick cables. That's more phones than what's normally in a phone booth. At least 5 more than usual. Stranger danger.
This is where D503's instincts led him.
That's unfortunate. Oh. That's unfortunate.
48 days later, experiment participant D722 found the radar that had belonged to D503. The radar was 31 miles away from the waste treatment facility. All the data we have came from this radar. People entering SCP-7457 will suffer varying degrees of psychological stress within an acute period. It manifests as a range of neurological and mental disorders, as well as severe and unexplained hallucinations. So far, not one participant has left the desert unscathed. The Foundation has tested 31 Level D personnel in an area spanning 2,267 square miles. Our testing continues. When you work for the Foundation, you will face various anomalies. Some can kill you, some may drive you crazy, and some will make you feel that living is worse than death. Let this be very clear. SCP-7457 is just a taste of what you will face in the future. Before joining the Foundation, you were all leaders in your respective fields and industries, researchers, special forces, FBI agents, national security experts. Well, SCP does not care how smart you are, how accomplished you are. It doesn't matter to them how many doctorates and titles you have. You are no different from helpless ants when confronted with these anomalies. Remember this. It is the most important advice you will receive. Do not take risks. You will die. You are not as special as you think you are. If
Damn.
you encounter an anomaly, put your pride and curiosity aside. Run, because that's the only thing you can do. God won't protect you here. Welcome to the Foundation, rookies. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham, and this ends the first class of our employee induction program.
Oh, that's a bit intense. Course was arranged appropriately. Yeah. Yeah. Connection was. Yeah. Notice of the meeting was punctual. Yes. Thank you for your feedback. Cool. I'm gonna call that the end of episode 1. If you enjoyed that, let me know how you felt about that, and leave a comment if you want to do so. Subscribe if you want to see more of this. Ring the bell icon if you want to be notified, and like the video if you want to see more. That's the best indicator of letting me know if I am playing the right types of games for you guys to enjoy. But thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.